So I'm back. I had to restart because I wasn't sure if my voice were actually recorded. I'm using a new recording software called Share or something. It's the old Shadowplay from Nvidia. It works now because I updated the drivers. This game didn't work until I updated the drivers. Last time I updated them it stopped working, and that was years ago. I had a version from like 2015 that I didn't dare to update. But now I have done it. And this game works again, fortunately. Very good graphics on this computer. I played on another computer and the computer and the graphics weren't good. I can say that much. So we have fleet here as well. Let's move all the ships together like that. And then I built some I was gonna build some air bases last time. I think we won't build any troops. Fuck, I forgot to check how to do this thing here. So we did it. Good.
Many long years of investigation into new steel alloys and the development of more and more powerful engines have allowed the construction of high-tonnage combat vehicles and tanks. The new military options presented by these lines of research and development are immense and will facilitate the production of highly mobile vehicles with thick armor plating and large caliber weapons. The combination of mobility and firepower will be essential in the execution of land-based campaigns. Tactical and technological developments, which have come to pass since the First World War, have highlighted the necessity for specialized troops, capable of undertaking specific operations within a general strategic framework. To this end, combat techniques for airborne troops, amphibious operations, sabotage, and reconnaissance missions have been developed. The requisites for troops performing these tasks are higher than those for other soldiers, and they therefore constitute an elite force. Their presence and performance will be essential for the resolution of the conflict. Snipers have been in action since the 19th century. They also featured in the First World War, albeit with few resources and unrefined techniques. The improvements in weapon optics, which provide great precision, and improvements in camouflaging, make the sniper an indispensable element in the elimination of selected objectives. War machinery in the conflict, exemplified by the masses of tanks in action, leaves the infantry in a very vulnerable position. Until now, foot soldiers have only been provided with anti-tank guns for their confrontations with armored vehicles. In response to this situation, the possibility of providing the infantry with portable anti-tank weapons is now a reality. Along with the anti-tank weapons, a motorized rocket will be produced that, through the rapid expulsion of combustion gases, will be capable of carrying an explosive charge at great speed from a portable platform. Within the spectrum of tactical possibilities provided by the aeronautical developments since the First World War, the emergence of aircraft capable of transporting personnel and equipment beyond enemy lines is one of the most outstanding. The parachute, originally conceived as safety equipment, has as a result become an important means of gaining positions within enemy territory, securing important routes and communication infrastructure, and the establishment of bridgeheads to enable the forces to advance.
Unfortunately, we get the rockets too.
The continuous and giddy development of combustion motors has reached a peak with the invention of the motorized rocket, which is expected to provide vast opportunities for the development of military technology. Based on the rapid expulsion of combustion gases, the charge and fuel used determine the characteristics of the rocket. The Russian scientist Tsiolkovsky established the equation governing rocket propulsion at the turn of the century, and the advances made by Halley and Goddard in terms of rocket precision and propulsion, respectively, have also been important. The testing of rockets took place in the 20s and 30s, leading to different rockets using different fuels and with different ranges. These developments have crystallized into the rockets that are available today, capable of reaching enemy targets with explosive charges.
So that was everything. So basically now we have all these technologies. We don't have this one, we don't have jets, we don't have the V1 rockets or the V2 rockets or the atomic bombs, but we do have everything that is like a range. So we have basic like projectile rockets, but not the ones before the V1s. Alright, and we don't have the final agent stuff either. Good. Now we just need to give stuff to others so it's not unfair. We start with giving to our allies. Technology. Camouflage. Clothing. Light alloys. Advanced chemistry, sonar. It's a great deal, of course. Advanced armored vehicles, advanced combat techniques, diesel engine, radar, sniper techniques, steel and manganese alloy, synthetic rubber, penicillin, light anti-tank weapons, plastics, morphine, cable radio, parachutes, magnetic mines, perforating projectiles, blood plasma, FAT torpedoes, encryptation, cement, rockets, pressurized cabin, improved deep charge explosives, double agents, ejectable seat from planes, micro cameras, steel and vanadium alloy, sun guided torpedoes, iron, uranium. I don't need to give them raw materials. Alright, we're done with Italy. Japan's turn. Technology, camouflage clothing, and everything else. I just gave them everything. In order for the campaign to be more fun, everyone will have most stuff from the start. So they will still not start with it. It's like they can build and recruit stuff from the start. So they still need to recruit them, but they will have access to good stuff immediately, because the game is not very stable and they want to face everything. It's not fun to only face the worst stuff in the roster. Also, Japan has a tendency to kill off the Soviet Union because they have better early stuff. But if both of them have the best stuff from the start, then it will be more interesting. As will everyone else. this will take a while to give everything to everyone, but yeah, we will do it. It will be a competition to get the jets, the final rockets and the atomic bomb. They won't get that from the start. So Japan has everything and Italy has everything. So now we are kind of unfair compared to the allies. The US will also get it and the rest. So it's annoying, we can't just click give it all to them. We have to do it manually like this. But whatever. I want it to be fair when it comes to technology. It's not fun if I have everything and the others have all stuff. So everyone will have the same start when it comes to technology. I will save after I'm done with everyone, so I don't have to redo this. Kinda boring to click like this. We reached the resources. United States have everything now. That's Britain. I don't understand this. Are we not at war with the US? In peace, alright. I see. Truce and technology. We need to be at least in a truce in order to be able to give them technology. If we're at war, we can't give it to them, unfortunately. I didn't remember that. It makes sense. Why would you give the enemy technology? Well, because I want more of a challenge. Let's see. So, almost done with Britain. And done. So, now it's the USSR then. So we are in peace with the USSR, alright. And we will just give it to them. Yeah, our affinity improved a lot. Affinity is like the relations. If it's high, that means we have positive relations. Yeah, we are giving them lots of technology. Affinity to 100%. Can't be higher, I think. Soon done with the Soviets. Yeah. So we have affinity to 100% with Soviets. We have affinity 75% with Japan, even though they got exactly the same. No, it's 200%, I think. Distrust 49%, distrust 49%, 200 with both our allies. 200 with Britain as well. And probably 200 with the United States. Yeah, because we gave them a lot. This trust 49% with everyone, basically. Only France left to give technology. We need a truce with France. So we can give them the tech. So, soon done with France, then we can start playing. Conquering the map. So, 200%. And the final stuff. So, everyone has the same tech. My leader, if you wish to have paratroopers in a battle, those will have to be moved inside aerial transports along to at least a land army. If you wish to have paratroopers in a battle, those will have to be moved inside aerial transports along to at least a land army. Alright. We have selected an aerial army made up of 16 fighters, bombarders, or aerial transportations. Double click on it to access the window with detailed information. Alright. Yeah, it has fighters and bombers. And some troops, mortars, medics, etc. We will just attack Slovakia first. That's historically accurate that they took Slovakia. We'll take Slovakia and send spy there. The rest don't need to do much for now. So, next turn. Also, if I'm gonna play automatic battles, then I can do many attacks at once on various fronts, because automatic battles are fast and you don't need to worry about it crashing. But if you play real-time battles like I'm gonna do, then you don't want to attack on many fronts at once, because you can't save the game between turns. You need to fight all the battles before you can save. You can save before the end turn and after the end turn, but not during the fights. So if I win like 2 or 3 battles, then it might crash on the 4th battle, and then I have to redo all of them. So that's why you don't move more than 1 or 2 at most, unless you are fighting them in automatic. Then it's fine, because you don't want to redo 5 battles because it crashed on the 5th battle. So here we have Slovakia, which should have been Czechoslovakia, but we have probably already taken the Czecho area. Anyway, we have 40,601 troops, they have 10,000, and we have 1,000 tanks, they have 200 tanks. We have 500 planes. Alright, I didn't save. Fuck, I should have saved. I could just make this automatic. I will probably win. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, major victory. War declaration. Germany declares war on Sweden.
Our government's diplomatic representatives today declared war under the terms established by international legislation against what has now become an enemy nation. The state will now commence military operations according to the established campaign strategy and mindful of our country's territorial, political, and economic objectives.
The reason I didn't fight that in real-time battle is because there is a risk that it might crash, and then I would have to redo all that stuff with the tech. So I need to do one thing now, and that is save the current game. So now I can fight the next battle in real time and don't have to worry about redoing a lot of stuff. So they are still constructing buildings. We don't have money to recruit, it would seem. Or we just don't have the right buildings maybe. Here we can build even some cool guys like the anti-tank guys. Alright. A lot of planes. So we build some good planes here. Let's build some planes. That's what we need in Brandenburg. Yeah, we could use some anti-tank units. Maybe some of those. No, we don't need them. Some anti-tank units, yes. Maybe mortar, maybe such units as well. Nothing there. We might not have the correct buildings. An anti-tank unit there. We will remove that. Unnecessary to build to recruit more than one unit at a time. Here we could construct an airfield. We have some tanks here. I still want more of the anti-tank gunners. They are cheap and probably pretty good as well. Good defense. We'll recruit a lot of them. We have tanks, artillery. Alright. In Brandenburg we can recruit a lot of stuff. Good thing. We go for planes for now. Economic summary, alright, you can check for yourself. Conquest of territories your nation has conquered Slovakia, yes. Secret Service, espionage has been present in all wars throughout history. We have espionage service ready now. Alright. So this area is Poland. This is also Poland and Poland. Poland is pretty big. And here we have Hungary, alright. We will probably attack Poland soon. We just need to move some more troops there. Alright. We also got the material when we took this area. We got iron. Iron has been valued since ancient times for its hardness and can be considered one of the symbols of the industrial era. This reputation gained strength with the construction of the first foundries and the subsequent invention of extremely hard steel. This characteristic puts a great value on deposits of iron ore, which are destined for the production of steel. Iron is the basic material used in steel production for armor plating, necessary for the construction of all types of armored units. Alright, so we really needed that area for the iron ore. So, Hitler himself has a model, but he isn't on the battle map, which is kind of a shame. I thought before that we could probably kill him in battle if we fought against him and had him on the battlefield, but he is only on the strat map, even though he has a battlefield model. Alright. Next turn, I guess. So, Italy wants something. They want to pay me 1568 in money in exchange for iron, and sure, we are allies, so that's fine. So, how is my construction going here? Maybe it will be ready soon. So we have our first units ready of anti-tank guns. That's good. Don't want to spread out too much just yet. See. I need planes. Where are my planes? Some turns left. Could attack Belgium, perhaps. They are too far away, I won't spend my planes. If I use them 2 areas away, then I will lose them after the battle, so I won't do that. We'll attack Belgium next. Some info here. Unit constructed, lots of anti-tank guns, airfields, 2 airfields done. Let's just save now in case it would crash. And next turn. So we have 400 troops, they have 30,100, we have 200 tanks. I think we could win, but not in automatics. We will fight this in real. So the enemy is Belgium. They only have infantry, but they have over 30,000. So they have more infantry than us. We have tanks. They may win. The infantry can be good against tanks. So we only have the bad tanks, after all. So this is zoomed in on our worst tank, the Panzer 1 OSFB. And our troops here.